Hello, my name is John Martini, and in this tutorial I will show you how to create this gun barrel in 3ds Max. Here we go. So here we're going to show a quick little clip of what the final one looks like, and then we're going to jump right into it. And you got to remember the numbers here. We're going to use .125, and sides we're going to change from 18 to 40. So write those numbers down or just remember them. So notice I left the one column there unselected and I selected the extra column on the left side. It's because the way I'm going to rotate this around, it'll still end up being a complete circle. Now what I'm doing is making a little spline here, and I'm going to make it 8-sided, and I'm going to use it to snap, using the cut tool to snap to that, so then when I end up turbo smoothing this, it'll make a perfect circle. I'm just line this up here and connecting it. Delete those polygons. Get rid of that. I'll just reset the X form real quick. Make sure the pivot's lined at 0, 0, 0. No scale on the transform. So now what I'm doing is rotating it. We'll do 3 of them, make a complete circle. 90 degrees each, and then attach them all, make them one object here. Weld it all, make sure it's all closed up. There we go. Alright, now what we're doing is an array. To preview the Z, this is where the numbers come in handy. We're going to put .125, which is the height of the original cylinder we made, and then we're going to do rotation on the Z of 9. And I got that number from when we originally made this cylinder. We chose 40 sides, and 360 divided by 40 is 9, so we're going to rotate 9 degrees. So I'm just lining this here to my reference spline of what that barrel was supposed to look like, and then we're just going to start extruding and pushing and pulling and scaling here. I'm going to speed this up. This isn't too hard to do. It's not too exciting. And fly through this here. There we go, and we're done with that. So now what we're going to do is make these vertical cutouts on the top of the barrel here. It's very similar to the process we used to make the circular holes along the barrel. Just add edit poly here. I'm a big fan of adding editable poly, or edit poly on top of editable poly to do edits. So if you don't like it, you can turn it off and on, or collapse it and make a morph target, and you can toggle on almost like an opacity of how much you want the effect to be. So now I'm doing the spline thing again. Make a little circle with 8 sides, and I'm going to align it to the 0, and then go ahead and just start cutting away along the bottom here. There we go. Snap. You can set your 3D snap options by right-clicking on the little horseshoe-shaped magnet. Right now mine's just set to edge and perpendicular and endpoint. Now I'm going to add a cut here, align it, and then weld all those corner points so that everything remains 4-sided here. And I'm going to remove these triangles, get rid of those. To get rid of those without messing up the polygon, you hit Control Backspace on the keyboard. Don't hit Delete, because that'll mess up the polygon. So here we're just doing another array, and since we're using 5 polygons for each loop, we'll just end up rotating it 8 times, since 5 times 8 is 40, which 40 was the original count on the cylinder segments. So now we're just going to attach this to the barrel, weld everything up, make sure everything's closed and ready to go, no float inverts. Add turbo smooth. See, all of our detail was lost here, so we're going to add edit poly, add some edge rings here to define the edges a little bit better. Do a quick little connect here on everything. See, that's starting to work a little bit better. Connect here, pinch at 50. We're going to do that pretty much all over all over the gun barrel here. Our poly count's not too important for this. Quick cut right here. We're just defining those creases by adding extra edge loops there so it doesn't average out the edge loops too much. See right there how much it smooths that out. Completely lost the detail. Add some extra edge loops here and get things straightened up. Alright, we're almost finished here. Couple more cuts. Add one right there because the way it interpolates when you turbo smooth it'll stretch that last row of circles. We'll just do a quick little cut right here, finish it off, and there we go. We got ourselves a barrel. Add a little shell modifier. That's not a barrel anymore. There we go. And we got ourselves a barrel.